I'm gonna show you 2 stretches that are gonna help with your vertical jump without even jumping or stretching out your legs. We're gonna talk about upper body flexibility, how that could improve your vertical jump height by 2 inches. My name is Dr. Marco Lopez, Doctor of Physical Therapy and Certified Strength and Conditioning Specialist and co-founder of the Basketball Doctors. Today, we're talking about improving your vertical jump reach/height by just working on upper body flexibility. And you're gonna be like, wait, how can I improve my vertical jump by improving my flexibility, my shoulder? I'm gonna show you why. So when we talk about vertical jump, obviously it's gonna measure the amount of inches off the ground where your feet are. But we're gonna be talking about the reach as well. So you can have a big vertical, but if you can't have a good reach up here, that's gonna affect your ability to really dunk the ball, get those extra inches. So we're gonna be talking about that flexibility and mobility of the shoulder. But today we're gonna be really focusing on 2 stretches to open up that shoulder to reach higher. When we talk about reaching higher, if you guys seen people do vertical jump testing, they first measure how high you can reach. So when they measure that, then they reach out, you jump and you try to reach as high as you can. So if you improve your flexibility of the shoulder, you're theoretically going to be improving your vertical jump height/reach because you'll be able to jump not necessarily higher, but you'll be able to reach higher. So that's gonna improve your vertical jump. So what's gonna happen is when we talk about shoulder flexibility, a lot of people, especially basketball players, we're always playing low, our shoulders are a little anteriorly rotated. So we're gonna work on improving that flexibility. So when I reach, my reach is not gonna be here, it's gonna be really here, really as high as I can. I'm gonna lower myself here so I'll be in frame. So if I reach and I'm here, you see how my posture is a little bit forward? But if I reach and go a little bit further, you see the difference from here to here? That's all due to shoulder flexibility. I haven't left the ground at all, I haven't jumped, but this is where I start. And if I get that extra 2 inches with you see that extra inch or 2 is the difference between you dunking the ball, blocking a shot. So we're gonna be working that flexibility of the shoulder in order for you to get higher up there so you can block a shot, get a rebound, dunk the ball by just working on that flexibility of the shoulder. And it's also gonna help just playing defense, being able to get in positions with your upper body. So 2 muscles that we need to work on. When we talk about going up here, the lat has to be pretty flexible and the pec. Because if my lat and pec are gonna be tight, my shoulder's not gonna be able to raise up, go as high as I want it to. So we're gonna show you 2 stretches that you can do easily at home. The first one's gonna be a lat stretch. All you need is a steel pole, a wall, something to grab onto. You're gonna grab your right arm here. We're gonna be stretching our right lat. We're gonna bend our left knee, push out with our right leg, and sit back in there and then reach here. You're gonna feel a big stretch all the way to your pelvis almost. It's gonna run through here, and I want you to rotate back and forth. And I'm pulling here so I can get that big stretch there. And this leg's gonna go back. That way I can really separate that lat, because that lat goes from the top of the shoulder here all the way down to here. And I'm gonna rotate to increase that little stretch. If you don't feel a big stretch there, just go higher up and then pull. So the really big things, coaching cues, are pulling and then rotating. That way you're gonna feel a big stretch and then move up higher and higher. So that's the lat stretch. You're gonna do that for a minute. So a minute, non-stop moving here. Take your time, breathe in, breathe out. That's gonna help with that lat flexibility. The second one's gonna be a pec stretch. I'm gonna show you guys with my left shoulder, just for viewing purposes. You're gonna grab onto a wall, a doorway, anything where you can place your elbow into that wall, and then you're gonna rotate your body here. As I rotate, I should feel a stretch here. And same thing, the arm that's being stretched, that leg's gonna go back, and then I'm gonna rotate my body. I should feel a big stretch here, then I come back, then I rotate. So it's more of a dynamic stretch. I hold it for 5 seconds, then come back. And then make sure your shoulder blade's back. So I'm not just leaning forward, my shoulder blade is back intact, and then I rotate my upper body, then I come. Rotate my upper body, then I come back. You're gonna do that for a minute as well. So once you do that a minute a piece, then measure your reach length. So one good example is before you do the stretches, measure how high you can reach. Then after you do the stretches, you'll find out, oh, it's a little easier to reach out higher. That's because we loosened up that pec and the lat to improve your reach height. And then if you have a higher reach height, you technically have a higher vertical. So you're not actually working on getting how high from the floor you can get, but we're working on that upper body flexibility that's gonna add 1 or 2 inches. Hopefully that makes sense about the hack and the lat. So just to recap, just imagine you're measuring your vertical jump height. What they always do is have you reach out. So if your posture's like this, which most basketball players do just because they're always dribbling, shooting, their shoulders go internally and forwardly rotated. So we wanna open that up. And we're gonna open that up by stretching out our lat, which is doing it this way, and then stretching out our pec, which is gonna be here. And I would do it on both sides, and you'll see it'll be easier to reach up, and you'll be able to grab rebounds, get that extra inch, and reach further up when you jump. So if you like this video, hit the like, subscribe, and share this video with friends and family. If you guys have any questions about the topic that we went over, comment below. We'll try to answer all the comments below. And yeah, if you guys liked our video, share with friends and family. We are the Basketball Doctors. Let's ball for life.